Well, making his very first appearance inside the wind tunnel is an Xfinity driver that is part of that potent JR Motorsports team of Dale and Kelly Earnhardt. We're talking about Noah Gragson out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Noah, first of all, what a great first part of the season you've been having in the Xfinity series. What's your secret this time around?
Oh, it's just a lot of effort out of everybody at Junior Motorsports and a lot of hard work off the track that really makes it possible to have strong runs and get to such a great start so far this year. We've had a lot. We started out the year really well. At the first four races, we've had all top three finishes and a win, and this past month have kind of struggled a little bit. We've had the speed there, just struggle getting the finishes that we want, and then go back to Talladega and have ourselves in position to win the race, which was awesome. So, overall, we're just really excited and motivated and confident in ourselves. And yeah, I think it shows when we get on the racetrack.
I want to circle back so that wind tunnel listeners can better understand the journey that you've been on. Coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada, starting like a lot of guys and gals, at the Bandoleros level, at the short track there at the Speedway, and then moving up the ladder. Am I correct? As I read through your resume, you literally have competed in every rung of the ladder, from Bandoleros all the way up now, even driving for Beard Motorsports at the Cup level. Did you miss any along the way, Noah?
Uh, I don't. I don't think so. I mean, we run Bandoleros, Legend cars for 2 years in Vegas, and then I guess I kind of skipped the late model scene a little bit and went straight to the K&N series, which is now the ARCA West series, and did that, and then still sprinkled in some late model racing in there, and then have been racing late models really ever since 2015 or late 2014. So, with that being said, it's definitely been quite the journey, but it's taken a lot of commitment and sacrifice, and a lot of sacrifice from a lot of people, that work so hard to help us get to this point. And then ran in the truck series and then Xfinity series full time now for this is my fourth year in Xfinity, and then we're doing a part time Cup schedule as well. So yeah, I've definitely raced a lot of things, and it's been pretty crazy how fast it's gone. I guess I kind of got a late start with my racing career starting at 13 years old, but at the same time, I've kind of adapted to the driver I am now and have learned a lot. So grateful for the opportunity that we've had.
Does the learning ever stop, Noah?
Never, never, ever.
So, what would you say? Because I notice a huge difference I'm going to dismiss year one in the Xfinity series because, like a lot of rookies, you're just trying to get the lay of the land. But year two and year three saw a dramatic improvement and a different approach inside the cockpit, at least as a fan looking from the outside. And then from last season to this season, uh, you're still pretty damn young for me to say you are a seasoned veteran, but you are, and your style of driving and the way you approach misfortune or a curveball being thrown at you seems to me you react a little bit differently.
Yeah, I think with maturing over time, maturing as a person, maturing behind the wheel as well, all that it's definitely something that have grown a lot over the years, and have kind of honed my craft. And now I get to the racetrack and I know the feeling that I need out of the car. I know where the different bumps and the cracks and the seams and just everything about these racetracks now with the experience that I have. So gaining that experience, it takes time. And that's what's challenging about stock car racing. It's not like you're playing basketball where you can go to any gym across the country and it's the same 10-foot hoop, and same free throw line that you can shoot on. You have to adapt to these different tracks, and you have your strong tracks and you also have your weak tracks as well. But we're starting to really hone in our craft, and We've won at, different kinds of racetracks, which is good. We're starting to run really good on the mile and a half stuff as well, and haven't gotten a mile and a half win in the Xfinity series yet, but we're really close, and just really excited to see where we can keep growing and go in the future.
There's a lot of your peers that dedicate their lives 110% to the world of motorsports in hopes of finally making it to the ultimate, the premier level of NASCAR. And yet, for Noah Gragson, it strikes me that you have been very successful, and I'm wondering just how hard you had to work at it to not let auto racing consume you. You haven't forgotten your friends. You have people that are, shall we say, not inside the garage area that you give the shout outs to now and again. And how important is it to have that little bit of private life where you can be a 20 something and go out with your buds and raise a little hell?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm super passionate about racing, and I mean, I think about it all day, every day. But at first, I guess some point it does consume your life, and you have to have it consume your life in a way. But at the same time, it's good to have kind of your separate friends that are outside of racing to give you a little bit of a break from it. So yeah, it's definitely a full-time job, all hours of the day, all days of the week. And with that being said, it's definitely refreshing to, get out to Las Vegas over the off season and get to see my friends and family out there and just get a little break from it and relax and whatnot. So with that being said, it's definitely a fortunate opportunity that we're in to be able to race full time in the Xfinity series, and definitely a full time job. But at the same time, I'm super passionate and I love racing. I think about it each and every day.
It's well documented that, when you were moved from Las Vegas and were out there on the island that is known as the epicenter of NASCAR in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, had to get tires on your car. You had to do a lot of mundane things like that. But the one that I got the biggest kick out of is when you revealed to us in a previous visit on Sirius XM NASCAR radio that you are a bulk shopper. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, so what are the latest bulk purchases that Noah Gragson is engaged in?
Oh, well, golf balls. We went golfing this morning, and I think I bought 5 dozen golf balls
Oh my
for.
gosh.
We played 8 or 9 holes. So
And how many
I'm
were
normally a
left?
golf
How many
ball.
were left of those 5 dozen, Noah?
Not many, maybe a dozen. So I'm normally a golf ball per stroke kind of guy, where I lose them typically. But yeah, we probably played better than I thought. We only needed 4 dozen for 9 holes than the 5 dozen I thought. But toilet paper, I go to the grocery store quarterly, I'd say, and just try and get toilet paper, paper towels, a lot of packaged food that doesn't really go bad, like Top Ramen and like ramen noodles and stuff. Stuff that expires, quickly is not something for me. I just don't really like going to the grocery store and doing all that stuff. A lot of Tide Pods too. But yeah, I say I'm too busy to go to the grocery store and stuff, but I think I'm just too lazy at the end of the day.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you eventually will have people for. Just remember that. Hey, I also like so many of your ilk, your age, I should say, an aficionado of what is the big video game that you're immersed in these days?
I play a couple of different ones. I like to play most recently Madden, which is a football game, and then like to play the dirt bike game Supercross, and a little bit of Fortnite and PUBG Mobile as well.
So I want to describe for my listeners what your Fortnite character looks like.
Um, God, I haven't played it here in I guess a few months, but I think it's like a guy who looks like the Grinch with um like a crazy little pickaxe thing that he's got too. So it's they're definitely wild characters on there for sure.
And no, war games, no, Call of Duty or anything like that to get out your frustrations.
Fortnite's a little bit like that. It's kind of like a Call of Duty game where
Yeah, it's
you
true.
have a,
Yeah,
a map, and it is a shooter game a little bit.
yeah. The best part of that is when you have to parachute in. I bet you hit
Yeah,
the marks
yeah.
every time, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, listen, we appreciate you stopping by here on the Wind Tunnel. Continued success for you and your team. You realize now that you're rapidly becoming the alpha dog up there at Junior Motorsports.
We're trying. We got a lot of great teammates with Justin Allgaier and Josh Berry, and it's a lot of fun racing with those guys. So definitely learning from them, and we push each other to be better each and every week, and race each other hard on the racetracks, but also have a lot of respect for each other. So yeah, it's a great great opportunity to be with the 9 team at Junior Motorsports, and it's definitely become a home of mine and somewhere I feel really comfortable. So I hope to stay there for many years. I don't know what my future looks like, but I love racing the Xfinity series and really enjoy it over at Junior Motorsports. So I hope we can keep it going.
Well, we love your performances, and I appreciate your visiting today. Thanks an awful lot.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Hey, thanks, Noah. Take care.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. I appreciate it too. Be well.
See ya.